Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Siddhant and today I'll be talking about the GRE scoring algorithm and how you can use it to score bonus points. Well, before we begin, I would like to thank each one of you who watched my first video. Thank you so much for your support and your love. Okay, so first let us look at what sections are there on GRE. So there are two verbal sections. There are two sections for quantitative reasoning and there is one section which is analytical writing assessment, which is your essay. Okay, so there are 20 questions on each of the sections of verbal, so which equates to 40 questions in total, and same is for quant section, and there are two questions on analytical writing assessment. I'll be first discussing about verbal section and how the scoring is done on this section. Then I'll be moving on to quants, and lastly I'll be discussing about analytical writing assessment. Okay, so the minimum score in verbal section is 130 and the maximum score in this section is 170. So as you can see, there is a 40-point gap between minimum and maximum score, and so are the number of questions. So what generally students end up assuming is that one question equates to 1 point. However, this is not how GRE scoring algorithm works. This is incorrect and I'll be discussing the correct algorithm now. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to point out that GRE does not reveal the way in which it calculates the scores of its test takers. What I'm going to explain is purely based on my research which I conducted while I was preparing for my exam through various YouTube videos and articles which I read on the internet. Okay, so one thing which I know for sure is that the sections on GRE are of varied difficulty. That is, your sections can be easy, it can be medium, or it can be difficult. Now, the first section is always a medium section. And based on how you perform on the first section, your next section is decided. So GRE is basically a section adaptive test. So let us say you got a score of greater than or equal to 14. Then your next section would be a difficult section. If you got a score less than 7, then your next section would be an easy section. However, if you get a score of around 8, or let's say 7 to 8 and up to 13, then your next section would be medium section. Okay, so with that, let's move ahead. Let's say you are a good student and you manage to score up greater than 14 on your first section. Then your next section would be difficult. However, GRE would reward you, and this reward can be as high as 3 points. So to your raw score, 3 extra points would be added. And let's say you manage to get your second section as a medium section, then your bonus could be up to 2 points. However, if you fail to score greater than 8 and your score ends up less than 7, then the GRE scoring algorithm can really hurt you. You will end up getting a penalty, and this penalty can be as bad as -3 or even -4. Alright, so now what I want you to understand is, since you would get bonus only if your next section is medium or difficult, your target score should be greater than or equal to 8. So you should score between 8 and 20 on your first section. By this, you can get a bonus of 2 or 3 points on your overall score. Now, for those who are thinking that if they scored less than 7 on the first section, they would get next section as easy and would be able to score more points. However, what I believe is the difference between the easy and medium questions are not as much as the 4-point penalty or the 3-point penalty which you would be getting. And this is why your first section is really important, and you cannot afford to score less than 8 on your first section at any cost. Okay, so let's have a look at an example now. There are two students, A and B. Student A manages to score 6 points on his verbal section 1, and therefore he got an easy section 2 and could score 13 points on it. Therefore his total raw score is 19 points. On the other hand, student B could score 8 points on his verbal section 1 and he got a medium section 2. So because he got a medium section 2, let's say he could score only 11 points as compared to 13 points by student A. His overall score is also 19 points. However, there is a huge difference between the scale score of two students. So the scale score of student A would be around 145 or 146. However, the scale score of student B would be 151. So if you see student A suffered a penalty of about 3 or 4 points and student A got a bonus of 2 points. So there is about 6 or 5 point difference between the score of two students even though their raw score is same. That is why I'm again and again stressing on the fact that you cannot afford to score less than 7 on your first section of verbal reasoning. Okay, so this is the diagnostic report of the GRE exam which I took recently, and I'll prove it to you that the algorithm which I explained just now really works. So this is the first section of my exam, and as you can see there are questions of difficulty 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5 and 4. So they are really questions of all difficulty, and this is a medium section. So let's see how many questions I got wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 questions wrong. That means my total is 12 out of 20. Now let's move on and see what our next section would be. Our prediction is that next section should be a medium section. And here is the second section of the same test. Now you can see that there are questions of difficulty 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So there are really no questions of difficulty 1 and 5. That means this again is a medium section as we have predicted. Now let us see how many questions I got wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 questions wrong. That means my total must be 13 out of 20. This makes my overall raw score 25. However, I got a score of 157 on GRE verbal section. That means I got a 2-point bonus. Okay, so please keep in mind that this is just a rough idea of how to calculate your actual scores on the GRE general test. However, your precise score might differ slightly from the score which you calculate by this method. It is because scores also depend on other factors such as difficulty level of your test compared to others who took the test at the same time. So let's say your bonus could be just +1 or your penalty could be just -2. It really depends on other factors. However, this method can give you an estimate of what your actual score could be and how you can use that bonus point to your advantage. Okay, so moving on to quant section. So there is no bonus point in quant sections. You do not get a bonus in quant section. There may be a point of bonus. For example, if you scored 20 in first section and scored 18 in the second section, you might get +1 bonus. However, this is rare and it more often depends on difficulty of your test compared to difficulty of others. However, the penalty is still there. And if you scored 2 less in the first section, let's say you scored 7 or 8, then this could really hurt your score and you would get a severe penalty. This is because quant section is relatively easier compared to verbal section, and therefore GRE does not have a bonus on this section, and there is only penalty on this if you score too low. So finally, moving on to AWA section, which is analytical writing assessment section. You have to write 2 essays in this section, and each of them are graded by a human and a computer. So both of them would grade your score individually, and then the average of the two would be taken. And if there is a huge discrepancy between the scores assigned by computer and the human, then a second human would also grade your essay, and then your final scores would be decided based on that. That's all I know about AWA section. Well, that's it from my side. Thank you for watching my video. In future, I'll be making videos on how to study for GRE and how to prepare for TOEFL as well. I'll also be talking about TOEFL at home. So please subscribe to my channel to stay up to date. And if you like the video, hit the like button and share it with your friends who might find it useful. Thank you and have a nice day.